Well, the last video was in German actually. Was a little bit political about the decline of the respect towards the authorities, specifically the police in Germany. But today, let's talk about something totally different. Let's talk about exactly what I'm doing right now. Um, all the organizations in the world these days, due to COVID-19, decided to do home office, or actually, that's not right, sending their staff home and say you can work from home. Now, there's a lot of challenges about home office, which, of course, organizations are developing to learn about. Individuals are learning how this is working best for everybody involved. Obviously, everybody was forced in April, May to say, well, we got to continue working one way or the other. So please do it from home. Let's do Zoom. Let's do Teams. Let's go Skype and all the other possibilities, FaceTime. However, the question is, did an organization actually think about the rules all around video conferences, online meetings, not the how to behave necessarily on the calls, etc., but how much FaceTime, or in this case, monitor time, is actually necessary, and necessary in such a way that to get the job done, but also, more importantly, to avoid demotivation of staff, to avoid people actually probably getting kind of sick, because you cannot spend 8 hours in front of the monitor. This is absolutely long-term damaging in terms of efficiency, effectiveness, motivation, and real physical pain or an illness. So I know things need to be done, and we as managers often forget that we put a lot of pressure on the different people to attend the different meetings, invitations left and right, that we all forgot the fundamental basics. How much time can I actually spend looking into the monitor, listening to people, making presentations, or just talking about things, and then the time it takes to actually digest all of the information given, and then actually do additional work on presentation, on Excel sheets, on tools, working with SAP or Oracle or whatever it might be. You as an organization should think about this, because otherwise, 3 months down the line now, you might realize that people will take more time out. And then you ask, what's going on? Are you sick? Why did you not attend? This is something, personally for me, kind of worrying, that organizations and managers, directors, vice presidents don't even think about it in a structured way and openly discuss it. It is always expected to attend. It is always expected to participate. In reality, if you do that 4 to 5 hours a day, and then all the work which comes before and after those video conferences, that's the maximum face time one should have. But currently, I'm experiencing that people are continuously on those calls. And then often enough, what happens is that they turn off the video. So suddenly it's more like a online phone conversation. But in reality, those invitations are made so that people actually see each other, because that's the least level of real interaction you can have if you're not sitting at the table together. So just keep in mind that don't overload your staff. Make sure you put rules in place of how best to communicate and how often one should attend any video conferences. If somebody has a full calendar from 8 a.m. in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock, depending with the time differences in different countries, this will backfire relatively soon. Keep that in mind. That's a short message. You can care less, or you just think about it. Invite people into a group and say, okay, how do we go about this? How can we make sure that this is going to happen? And like in real life, you cannot have a video call going from 8 to 9 and then switch off at 8:59 and go to the next call. You need your 10-15 minutes to go through everything you just discussed and then prepare yourself for the next meeting. So time management on this one is also extremely important. Thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned.